Alrighty. Hello, everyone. Welcome to tonight's session, episode 27, or should I say session 27, of the Varum Chronicles. So previously on the Varum Chronicles, the party stopped by drugs and more drugs. And upon fixing the broken bell, you all met Troy Gobblegun, an eccentric halfling man who runs the shop. After conversing about troll liquid for a little bit, Troy offered his back room of privacy in exchange for taste testing his new alcohol. Brennan and Vitalium, you so valiantly tried the liquid and discovered that it gave Vitalium better vision in the dark. After trying the liquid, Troy gave his less than clean room for a private matter for you all to discuss what you wanted to discuss. You there discovered the scroll that you had been harboring since Yunheim is actually a modified sending scroll. The spell had been seemingly tampered with to lock the use of the spell to be only able to send to a specific recipient. Moving on, you all decided to ask the guard at the city gate to find out if any large shipments from the hunting brews had come through. After a conversation with both guards, you figured out that a large shipment had come through under the name Marriott Hunting Brew through the guard's checklist, but had not left. The party then split up with Vitalium and Dismaya, going back to the rest of the bathhouse, where they claimed things were stolen from them. But in the midst of shenanigans, realized that it might not be the best choice admitting to things being stolen. While this was going on, Brendan decided to shop some more, while Kenneth decided to explore and survey the town. And while waiting outside the bathhouse, laid eyes upon Marcus Honningbrew entering the bathhouse. This is where we resume our story. You're muted, by the way, Dismaya.
Hello?
Hello?
I can hear Jess.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear her?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because
Yeah.
I have her muted from 2 days ago. That's right. Do you remember when I had you join?
Excuse me?
Oh, here.
We should do that more.
What?
Also, Alex, I'm not sure if you're aware, but the videos don't seem to be lining up with the boxes on the HUD.
Yeah, so my video is probably broken.
It's not working on my Discord.
Mine's
Yeah.
probably broken.
Guys, on behalf of myself. Sorry.
All right, so my dumb video is broken, so I'm sorry for that. But all right, so we begin with Kenneth. You had just spotted Marcus heading into the bathhouse alone.
Who sees him? I don't see
Kenneth
him,
does.
Kenneth.
Yes, Brennan, you are leaving the alchemy shop after I've just bought a health potion.
I didn't. Oh yeah, health potion. That's all.
What did I do? Oh, I want to go
You
get...
and Vitalium went to bed. In your
Yeah,
rooms.
yeah.
That's a pretty die.
I got it in New York. For free.
Your audio hasn't switched over to the mic. Also,
Are you
Kenneth,
sure?
yeah, is it under Discord? Is it the...
Yeah.
It is?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, no, it's better now. Okay. All right, Kenneth. So what would you like to do after seeing Marcus head into the room? Or the bathhouse, not the room.
This is like a moral dilemma between character and actual person. What would Kenneth do?
What would either of us do? Probably close to the same thing. I gotta remember. It's been a while. I'm trying to remember where. So, Desmea and Vitalium are in bed.
In the
Brennan is-
bathhouse.
And to your knowledge, I'm just going out to the rest of the shops looking around.
Just got back. I'm gonna try to alert Brennan to come back to the bathhouse.
How do you do so?
I'm going to walk to where you were.
Yeah.
And by walk, I mean run.
Alrighty, I'd say, are you heading off in the direction of the shops where you last left them?
Yes.
Okay. Brennan, as you leave the shop, are you doing anything particular?
Oh god, I gotta get my notes out for my session. Fuck. Let me review my notes, see if there isn't anything else needed. I know in the last session, I said I was gonna go back in. Oh, sure. I'm actually heading back in because I forgot to get some information. I forgot to ask the lady some questions. Thankfully, I turned to the right page in my notes.
Alrighty, so as
It's
as
yeah.
as you are sort of as you kind of turn out of the shop and walk back in, Kenneth, you notice Brendan heading back into the shop as you're kind of jogging along the town.
What's the store called?
The store,
The apothecary?
the apothecary. It is Yana's apothecary.
Chris. Oh,
Okay.
sorry. I lied.
As you walk into the shop, Brennan. Oh,
Mhm.
hello. Did you forget something?
I forgot some good questions to ask you about that potion that we talked about that my friends are going to come back and buy more of later. If you are getting more, when are you getting them?
Perhaps
have
do you mean the bluish one or?
Yeah, the bluish one.
Oh.
Not the one I purchased.
I don't have any insights on when I'd be procuring more. The lad came by and gave a sort of a rudimentary test bottle, and said that there should be more in the future to purchase, but there's no exact date that I've received, so I'm not sure.
And you only have the one? You don't have any more than that right now?
No, just the one, sorry.
You said the lad. Is that the lad that I'm thinking of? Same one that you're thinking of is the one I'm thinking of? What's it?
I mean, if I remember correctly, he said his name was Marriott.
The one I am thinking of. Yeah, that lad.
Yes, a dashing fellow, quite handsome, actually.
Yeah, that's actually what I wanted to see him. I thought he was pretty cute, but
Yes,
that's
indeed.
another side.
As
All right,
as you're having
thanks.
this conversation, Kenneth, you get to the store shop, and head in, and you're greeted with Brennan sort of conversing with this lady.
Hello.
Hello there, dear. How can I help you?
I have my arm up on the wall. I'm was looking for my associate here about a work thing that came up. I was wondering, and excuse me if he's not available, but if we could have a word outside, that would be preferred.
Yeah, that's actually all the questions I had. We'll be back later about the thing we spoke about. I say to the shopkeep. Don't worry.
Perfect. Well, if you have any more questions or wish to purchase things, please come back.
Oh yes, I have one good purchase. I will make more.
Alrighty, thank you very much.
And I will leave with Kenneth.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Yo, what's up?
Just walk back in. It's back in the path.
Who?
Marriott. Marriott.
Is it Marriott?
Marcus.
Mhm.
You saw
Oh,
Marcus.
it's Marcus. It's Marcus.
Marcus.
Yeah, what do you think we should do?
I don't know.
Do we want to like leave, or because it's gonna?
Do you want
feel
to
like-
want to knock on his door? Have him. You go in, and then while he's in there alone, because I didn't see his brother coming. While he's in there alone, I come in too, and we extort him for information about where the bees are, and then once we free the bees, we can do everything else we want to do in our lives.
Yes, but no.
Okay. What's wrong with the plan?
Wait, I thought
Shaky a little.
I thought we freed the bees. I thought we were just doing.
What if there's more? They have all the vials of stuff.
Yeah, but they had a big glass tub of that shit. I just took them
DM,
in the cave,
to be
right?
completely clear, was it clear to me that all of the bees were free?
I thought we. Freed
I'd
all
say
the bees.
it was from your knowledge, all of the bees in the Rosewood area have been freed.
I thought we freed the bees, and they still just had a ton of that shit. Massive, like vial container tub of that shit that they shipped out.
Guys, I'm going to be completely honest.
Oh shit, was so long ago.
Time out. One, that shit was so long ago. Two, because half of Kenneth is now tattooed, I assumed there was another half of bees for me to find with the haunting brews. Maybe they're not there. Maybe that comes later. But I was operating under the assumption that we freed a good chunk of the bees, but they had a rest of an operation we were going to destroy. Now that I'm aware that all of the bees that I was responsible for taking care of are safely inside of my body, don't ask how or why, but they're there.
I want to know.
But now that I know that they're okay, I'm not a particularly vindictive person. I hate these people for what they've done to me, but killing them, if I may quote Nick Cage, killing me won't bring back your goddamn honey. Killing them won't bring back my home.
What's that from? What Nick Cage is that from?
That's the Wicker Man. He's like, not the bees. They like put like this like little cage on. They're like pouring bees into like the helmet.
Yeah, I know what you're
It's
talking
a
about.
real. It's okay.
I know the scene.
Think Midsummer, but somehow a parody that came out before it.
Yeah, I know the scene.
If that
you're talking about. I know the scene.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's a good assumption to make, given the fact that they're still able to supply this suspicious liquid. You know,
Maybe it's just like their
I
last
thought-
batch. So
I thought they had this massive, like 6x8 foot vat that we saw in the cave. That when
yeah,
we left,
but
they transported out to break
we
down into the
torched
smaller
that place,
vials.
though.
Yeah, I know, but it
Yeah.
was already gone when we got there.
So
But I
guess
feel
now
like-
what operations along the way. If we don't get that level of closure, then so be it. But I don't want to like murder these human beings.
Oh, yeah, no, I see episode.
assume that they still have bees, but like up to the DM whether or not there is any.
I guess
see
there's definitely
episode-
things that Alex could be withholding because that's totally
Yeah.
his right as a
Exactly.
storyteller.
Everything
Okay, I
is
just wanted to
fine.
align
Everything
because-
is okay. There's no secrets.
Can we
I
just,
just
have a
wanted to
D&D
say this
session where
out
we just
loud.
vibe, guys?
I understand that this isn't like ideal narrative driven role play, but like I wanted to make sure I was operating under the correct amount of pretenses.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You're
no,
fine.
Because I'm not gonna
that's
just, like-
perfectly fine.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like you can't confirm or deny that, but like I want to make sure what was like a reasonable assumption to Kenneth
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
fair.
act as like the character in order to roleplay better because it has been a while, and he's not a murderous human being.
I feel like that's pretty fair.
I think we had the
So,
conversation about who would
I
murder
just wanted to
who.
like level set there. Okay,
So,
I'm in.
I think our to Kenneth. I don't want to confront him because as soon as we go back, it's just like you're standing in front of the evidence. He's gonna know that his place was broken into by the fact that we stole that key.
Okay.
I think our best bet is to just try and find this caravan somewhere in the town here and destroy
Okay,
it.
so do we just keep following him like a stakeout?
We could. Or we could just go run around town and search. So, I don't know.
I'm not gonna find it. I cased the whole town.
Oh, you
You've been
did check
checking.
on? I forgot. From
It's
last
hidden.
time.
Wherever it is, it's hidden.
Okay, so we guess we can go follow him. Do you want me to go in and follow, or do you want to follow?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep distance. I'm a suspicious figure, obviously.
All right, then I guess I'll go back. I'll disguise myself, and see what I can find.
Try to glean some information. Let Desmayor Vitalium know. I'm just gonna keep checking the perimeter.
Sure. All right, you keep checking. I'll go ahead and I'll go in.
Wait, we were
disguise-
waiting till nightfall for something, right?
It is already night. As
It's
well.
been night
It's
for a while
around
now.
9 p.m.
They went home for a long rest, correct? That was why, because they needed to align spell slots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The rest.
So we don't want to wake them up. We would know that.
We had a situation with a doll.
Yes. So I'll start making my way back to the bathhouse.
Okay.
Guys,
I'll stay outside, hidden,
with this guy's cell
and
phone.
just keep watching. As Brennan and Kenneth are walking back, Kenneth moves ahead a little bit with his hood up as to not be seen with a disguised Brennan.
My
walking
disguise is gonna be your favorite YouTuber, Ray William Johnson.
Whoa!
Anyone wants a throwback?
I was gonna
Wasn't
say,
he
I was like,
canceled?
who are you about
Probably.
to say is our favorite YouTuber? This is about to be like, this is gonna be a wild comment, regardless.
Yeah. I look
so
like a
while-
medieval fantasy Ray William Johnson, short Indian guy.
Is he Indian?
Is Ben equals
I have no
3?
idea. I thought so, but I could be wrong.
Joey and I
Anyways.
used to like be able to quote entire episodes.
I'm probably wrong.
Yeah. Didn't he have like a weekly episode, like show?
He did, and it was the most
It was
popular.
like on
shit.
Wednesdays.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he used to be like
yeah.
the most popular YouTuber.
Yeah,
But I'm pretty sure he
Anyway.
got canceled over
he
something.
probably did.
But he's doing just fine. He still gets multi-million views.
Yeah. Anyway, that's who I look like right now.
And
But
that
like
was
in fantasy
remembering
setting.
equals 3.
Yes, equals
My
3.
God, equals 3. Whoa,
I don't know why I thought of that, but I figured to get a great reaction.
brain blast.
Oh man, I'm definitely about to watch one of these. All right.
Yeah, that's what I look like walking.
So
back.
I went ahead, DM, if you need me to make like a stealth check or something. But what I was planning on doing is kind of going back to my vantage point, hood up, a little incognito, just to post up for a bit.
Okay. So you go back to your positioning. Are you with Brennan? Brennan, what are you doing again? I didn't.
No, we're like
So
separate.
I went ahead. Yeah,
But
I
I-
went ahead to not be seen with him as we left.
But are you
after our
eventually
play was
aiming to meet up with where he's hiding?
No, I'm heading into the bathhouse.
Are you heading into the bathhouse?
Heading back, back into the
Okay.
bathhouse. I
All right.
think.
So, Kenneth, you set up post where you were originally. Why don't you make a perception check for me?
Yeah, I could do that. Select your computer's quality level. Potato, shitty potato, premium potato.
For you, if you're on your laptop, I'd recommend potato.
Oh, really?
Shitty potato.
I picked shitty potato.
Oh no, shit.
Okay.
Yeah, that one, the lowest one, the lowest quality one. If you have a real, if you have,
Alex, you're the best for this.
if you
know
think you
that?
have a,
I didn't
or
do
if you
that.
think you have a really good potato, do premium. And then if you think you have a bad build, you know,
PC Master Race. Let's
The
go.
day I
hilarious. I love
wake
that.
up.
because it will reduce your quality and help maybe your computer run things.
Let's go. That's huge.
You're
All
telling
right.
me you don't have a
Give me a
3090?
perception check.
Yes, make a
Dude.
perception check.
That's fucked up. Not bad.
20.
20. Alrighty. As you are across the street, sort of in a, not necessarily like a scary alleyway, but a divot in the buildings, enough for you to find, someone would have to really be looking there to sort of spot you.
Of course.
All of a sudden, out of nowhere, a hand comes around the corner and you see a man stumble into the alleyway. Oh, hey. I didn't know anyone was here. Sorry, I gotta take a leak.
I keep a hand on my coin purse. Suspicious. And I let him walk by. I say, "Oh, my bad, man. No worries, you're good." And just kind of make way for him down this alley to leak.
As he kind of walks a bit by you, he walks for about 5 to 10ish more feet, and you hear a zipper zip as he, undoes his trousers, and you begin to hear a little bit of water trickling as he kind of tilts his head towards you. So what you doing over here this time of day?
I'm waiting for a friend to get home from work.
Oh, friends. I have a lot of those.
Seem delightful, sir.
Yeah, just got back from one of the taverns. So drank a lot.
Sounds like a blast.
Yeah, kind of jumps up a little bit. You know, the little wiggle. You hear the the zipper come up. Have a good rest of your day. Yeah, okay. Kind of
You too.
stumbles back out into the street and begins stumbling down the road.
I was so ready for him to try to rob me or something.
You noticed your
your
coin purse is gone. No.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like, am I a mistrusting person by nature? Maybe not, but I don't know. You can't throw flavor at me like that and not suspect it's trying to kill me. Alrighty. All right.
Brennan, as you walk into the bathhouse, what are you doing?
I am in the front lobby. What's around me in the front lobby?
In
What
front
does
of
it
you.
look like? What's around?
So in front of you is the familiar sight of the front desk with the long-haired blonde lady
Yeah, there's
smiling
her.
at you unnervingly.
Sure.
The rest of the lobby is a familiar sight. There's a few marble-esque statues in various forms and positions of humanoid and elven shapes, or not elven, halfling shapes. A small water fountain is dripping out one of the arms, kind of in a ballerina-esque positioning. There's a few bit of plants, such as flowers, roses, kind of making the lobby look pretty, inviting. There's candles lit as it's late at this time of day, sort of filling the room with a little bit of late night ambiance.
Sure. I'm gonna admire the statues, and I don't know if you want me to roleplay this or not, and then eventually just make small talk with the lady at the front desk, probably.
Hello, sir. How can I help you today?
Hi, I was just interested in this establishment. I'm new in town. I wanted to see it's the bathhouse I see. What you have to offer? I'm just trying to stall time with the conversation, so I don't know if you want to roleplay the full thing or.
Well,
You
we are the most premium bathhouse in the Feldrin Forest area. Our establishment is very well known for its aromas in the bath. It's a secret, trade secret. It fills you with great joy and serenity. And we also offer room service and free laundry and personal rooms across our 4-story building.
Oh, that's wonderful. See, I was at the bathhouse over in Olda here, and theirs was quite nice. But what makes yours so much better? Just keep
Well, as I mentioned
going on,
earlier,
stalling.
it's our secret aromas that the owners have discovered and procured themselves that gives our bathhouse a special scent that puts you in a state of relaxation and zen.
Well, that's wonderful. And what's the price for a night, for a week, for a month, or however long needed to stay? I'm stalling for Marcus to come down.
On average, it's about 50 gold pieces a night.
50 gold pieces a night. So if I wanted to stay 2 weeks and 5 days, how exactly much would that cost me?
Well, it depends. If you book straight weeks with us, we do offer a little bit of a discount.
Oh, and what would that discount be?
And at this moment, coming down the stairs, you see the familiar sight of Marcus Honningbrew. However, he looks a bit angry as he immediately pushes past you and says, "Something's been stolen from my room." The lady, all smiles, goes straight-faced. "Sir, what's your room number?" "My room number is 1-2. There is a package in our dresser that is not there anymore." "Right away, sir. I will go up and check." As she immediately gets up behind the counter and goes up and checks the room. You are now alone with Marcus. He's looking very peeved.
Oh, he's not coming up with her. He's staying in the
he's
lobby?
staying down in the lobby for the moment.
Are you telling me that this establishment gets broken into?
It's ridiculous. At the price we pay, this should not happen.
To think she was telling me 50 gold a night. To think I was about to come enjoy this, just stay here.
He shakes his head in dismay as a few moments go by as the lady comes back down. "All right. I've cased your room, and it appears there had been no tampering. Can you give me a timetable of when you were last in the room?" As she kind of beckons Marcus to sort of behind the counter towards the back room where you see them kind of disappear into a room that you can't see.
Okay. Let me take a look here. Spell book real quick. Sure, there's nothing I can do, I guess. I'll keep minding. I'll try and... So they're in like a back room that I can't see them, or...
Yeah, so they've gone behind the counter where she normally is resting, and there's a back room that they've now entered that you can't see what they're doing.
Oh, I'm trying to eavesdrop on this shit. 100%.
All right, so what would you like to do?
Is it like a hallway, a full hallway, or like just kind of like a room behind? Like, I'm not trying to get like...
It's not well lit, but what you see is it's sort of a mini hallway. That's like it's a picture of a door frame, and there's like a hallway past the door frame, and from what you can make out, there's a few doors within the hallway that you can see.
Sure, I'll try. I'll go in like halfway to the hallway, not the full way. I'm just trying to eavesdrop on that shit.
All right, why don't you roll a stealth check for me?
Sure. Big rolls, damn it!
Alrighty.
That's fine. I got an excuse cooked up here. We're good.
As you
We're good.
lift up
Don't worry
the, you know how some what's it called? I never know what they're called. Behind a counter, there's like a table that you can lift up that allows you to walk through, whatever that's called.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
As you lift that up and begin to walk back, as you kind of lift it up, there's a loud slam of the sort of the drawer slamming back down on the counter, as you hear a soft door opening as the lady comes back out with a kind of you see the smile, but you see that there's like stern creases on her cheeks as she sees you behind the counter. My apologies, sir. I'm going to have to ask you to wait while I deal with this.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is the bathroom not over there?
No.
Or is it?
As she
Where's the bathroom?
roll a deception check for me.
I'm better at these. Fuck!
She looks at you for a moment.
I'm a +5. It's a 2 and a 3.
Sir, the bathrooms are that way. She points back towards
All right.
where you've gone. It's back towards where the baths are.
Yeah, I'll know where they are.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I'll go that. I'll go that way to make it obvious that I'm fucking off.
She nods at you and heads back into the room.
I go to the bathroom as quick as possible and come back to the lobby.
Alrighty. A few moments pass. You're back in the lobby. Are you still waiting, or are you sort of waiting to see what's going to happen?
Essentially, yeah.
Okay.
But I wanted to make it clear that I am actually going to the bathroom from
Okay.
when she sees me leave.
I'd say about 5 minutes go by, and you see both of them exit from the room where they were talking. Marcus is seemingly very peeved. Throws up his hands in the air and goes, "Let me know as soon as you find it." As he begins to walk out of the bathhouse, as the woman, now straight face, begins heading up the stairs towards the rooms.
Where did Marcus go?
He's heading out of the bathhouse. As the woman walks by, she says, "I'm sorry, sir. I have to perform some inspections of all the rooms. I will be with you later tonight if you want to stop by."
No worries. I will stop by later to rent a room here. I see, and slowly start. I'll like stall out leaving. Like, look at this nice statue here. Oh, that's a nice camera or candle.
That's
Oh.
that's a nice camera.
That you have in the bathhouse, yeah. You know, just to like linger long enough to follow Marcus out.
Alrighty.
And if I ever have to recast
You wait.
this guy's self, I'll do it.
You wait for Marcus to leave a bit. Kenneth, outside, you see Marcus kind of push open the front doors in sort of an angry fashion as he begins heading down the street north. A few moments later, you see Brennan come out. What would you guys like to do?
Do I see Marcus as I leave?
Yeah, so as you leave, Marcus is heading down the street in sort of a power walk fashion.
Yeah.
You see Kenneth kind of poking out from his alleyway.
How long into their rest have they?
I'd say
Go on, get the rest.
I'd say at this point it's been a few hours, like 2.
So it's been a long rest or a short rest?
No,
A
Marcus
short
is 8 hours.
rest, yes. But
Didn't we ask for a long rest?
Yeah.
yeah, a long rest is 8 hours.
They don't get their spell slots back on long rest.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Or
Okay.
short rest, I am. Only me. I'm the only one who does.
All right.
I'm special. I'm gonna, like-
silent gesture for Brennan to kind of tail along with me.
Yeah. I'm gonna give him like a head nod and just keep following Marcus.
Opposite
Super
side of the street.
stealthily. Super stealthily, as stealthily as possible.
Alrighty. Why don't you guys roll stealth checks for me?
Does it have to be 2 individual, or can Chris roll with advantage?
You can decide amongst yourselves.
No, we should. I'm gonna roll individual. It makes more sense thematically.
23.
Fuck! This is not a good night.
Brendan, holy moly.
I don't have that bad of a dex mod either.
All right.
Dating
Well-
roll stats. Steven, you now join.
God damn it!
No,
Well,
you're still in there.
Thematically,
All my rolls from last
as
night.
you guys are heading down separate sides of the street, Kenneth, you find all the shadows. Oh, charger? Hold on 1 second. Computer charger?
Save again. And we roll right here.
Focus.
I don't remember how to save. So I was updating the roll stats.
Kenneth, you find yourself finding all the shadows of the night. Blending it with the shadows, dodging the city lights, or the town lights. Brennan, however, you, as soon as you step out of the bathhouse and begin tailing, you find yourself accidentally tripping over the man that Kenneth had met earlier, who is now sort of slumped on the side of the street, kind of passed out. You immediately walk out and trip over him and goes, watch where you're going.
Sure, are you okay?
I don't know. I can't feel my legs.
Do you need someone to help you?
Yeah, help.
Okay, I'll go get help, and I'm gonna fucking ditch his ass.
As you see during this, Marcus kind of turns his head around and spots you, kind of helping this man, Brennan. But he does not notice you, Kenneth. As he keeps on, he kind of turns his head and keeps walking in a north direction down the street.
Sure.
You tail him for a few more minutes, Kenneth, with Brennan a little far behind because of you getting held up. And you see him, Marcus, arrive at... Oh. Jessica's laptop died.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh. One thing I do as well is it's pretty obvious that this guy's causing a scene, so I'll change my disguise when I get the chance to do it in private.
Okay, perfect. What will your new form look like?
Halfling with a really big afro. Like, yeah.
I like it. As you
I
guys,
guess I'd be a super tall halfling because I can only do 1 foot smaller than I normally am.
as you guys
So massive halfling.
keep tailing Marcus, he turns a corner. As you turn the corner, I want you guys to make a perception check to see if you spot him.
Both of us?
Yeah.
Come on, decent roll.
Do I get any benefit over having stealth harder than Steven? I guess he saw Steven. Never mind.
He saw me, but I look different now.
21.
Perception 21.
You have a +5 wisdom.
As you turn the corner, you notice that you have now entered more of the livelier night part of Teldrin. As you see people kind of walking out of taverns and small late night shops. Some are very drunk, but you do manage, Kenneth, you do manage to spot Marcus as Brennan, as you kind of lose him in the crowd as you were held up from earlier and you're lagging a bit behind. Kenneth, you spot his black trench coat kind of intermixing into the crowd as he continues heading down the street. I'm going to need you guys to make another stealth check.
Both of us?
Yeah.
Key. All right, I've rolled a 1, 2, 3, and a 10. Oh, that's sleight of hand. Ignore that. I mean, it's the same.
Sorry, can you cast guidance on me first? I'm getting nervous.
Am I able to use my sleight of hand check because it's the
I
same
wish.
mod, it's the same dex mod? It's both of us.
Yeah, just what's the dex mod?
It's the same. It's a
Yeah,
20.
no, I'll allow that because your
thank
base roll is an 18. So,
Yeah. It's cool.
Stealth, you said?
yeah, stealth
I was due. Fucking 10.
+7. Wow.
10's a lot better.
And if you're asking me to sneak somewhere or do some acrobatics, I'm your guy. Kung Fu Kenny.
Brennan, as you changed your form, your halfling form allows you to sort of get lost amongst the sort of the thick crowd that's forming in this nightlife section of Teldrin. Kenneth, as you kind of find yourself trying to sift through the crowd, you keep sort of bumping into people and they, fuck off, mate, and watch where you're going. You're getting kind of a bunch of those. You see Marcus glance over his shoulder, but no prolonged look that you think of out of the ordinary. A few more minutes pass as you begin tailing him, and you find that Marcus stops, knocks on a door of a very fancy home. You can, from appearances, it looks about 2 or 3 stories. Very fancy and stands out amongst the rest of the buildings nearby. It is now that you notice on the sign in front of the building, the mayor's office. As you see him kind of at the door, he kind of looks to the side, looks to the other side. The door opens and someone lets him in, and the door closes.
Can I see this, or just Kenneth see this?
You both see it.
Is there a balcony?
There is a balcony.
Is there a window on that balcony?
There is 3 windows on the second floor with a balcony, and
Is it
a singular window on the very top floor, the 3rd floor.
So is it like one of those balconies where you can like see everything on the balcony from inside? You know, like a full like opening glass door, or is it like, oh, there's a window over the balcony, but you can't like it doesn't show the entire balcony from the window. You know what I mean?
You can't tell from your position on the street.
So what do I see on the balcony? Then what does the balcony look
The
like?
balcony appears to be empty. No one's out on the balcony. There's just light coming from the windows that are next to it. It doesn't necessarily look like a balcony that is where you sit or lay out. It's more so seems a little bit more in decorative fashion. You know, the sort of balconies that you see out of near windows, but not really that you spend time on.
All right, wait, shit. How far away is it from me?
I'd say you guys, as you saw him enter the door, I'd say you're about 40 feet away.
How much exactly? 30 or 40?
40.
Shit. Well, I'm gonna walk 10 feet forward stealthily. Will people like see me? Am I around a lot of people?
Yeah, I'd say there's a decent amount of people as that you now know that the mayor's office is near a bunch of there's two taverns nearby and a few shops that look like your average bakeries
Sure.
and butchers.
Okay, then I'll wait. I'll wait until the crowd starts to die down.
Okay. While this is happening, Desmaya and Vitalium. Vitalium. Suddenly, there's a vicious knocking at your door.
Vitalium gets up and he walks to the door and opens it a small crack.
You see standing in front of you the maid with long yellow hair, gone with the sweet smile, but a very stern face.
I'm sorry. Is there something I can help you with?
Yes, sir. There has been a reported burglary on the first floor by one of our customers. Would you perhaps know anything about this?
No, I do not.
Why don't you roll a deception check for me?
Let's go. -3.
I
don't know what your that is.
No, don't worry, dude. Vitalium is a god of deception.
I taught you well.
I have a +0.
+0.
11.
11.
That's fine.
Pretty good.
Her eyes squint a little bit. Sir, I hope you wouldn't mind, but I would like to search your room.
Come in. And Vitalium opens up the door and allows her into his room.
She pushes past you with a fiery purpose as she begins glancing about the room, checking each of the cabinets and drawers and the amenities that are located within the room. Sir, the item that went missing was an envelope with something inside, something small but heavy. Perhaps you have seen this before in your... Have you seen this around as she's kind of checking the drawers by your bed? And
Excuse me. You're looking for an envelope and you're searching everyone's rooms? If someone had stole it, why would they still be here? Would they not be long gone?
We've had issues in the past where various patrons have, or various customers have stolen other customers' things, and
You're
have
saying
been-
at this fine establishment
Insane.
that you're running, that there are thieves running rampant, that this is an active problem?
No, she kind of gets a little bit flustered. But it's a problem that we take very seriously, and thankfully has only happened once before.
So if it's only happened once before, it's not a problem. It's not even a coincidence at this rate. I'm sorry. You've woken me up and I have much to do, and I have a big day tomorrow.
She turns around and breaks your eye contact, searches one last place, and looks at you once more. Well, I assure you that this will not happen again. You have my word, and the Teldrin Bathhouse's word. But if you spot this envelope, let us know immediately.
If I spot an envelope, I will let you know.
And she takes her leave. Desmaya, you are awoken by a similar knocking to Vitalium's.
Would I have heard like previous knocks or no?
Is your character a light sleeper? Is that Nugget?
Oh no.
Nope.
Is that what?
Is my character a light sleeper? I'd say yeah. She doesn't dream.
All right, so then I would say that you may have heard some knocking, some distant knocking, aggressive knocking.
Okay, I guess I'll just like be prepared.
Also, just a group vibe check. Who has the envelope right now?
Yeah, I think it's
You.
Brennan.
Oh, do I?
It's either Brennan or Vitalium. I don't know. Who has
Does
it.
Vitalium? Does Matt
I
have
just-
the actual scroll?
I don't think. Oh yeah.
Okay. Did someone add it to their inventory?
I didn't.
Yeah, I have
thought
the
it was
scroll
you.
of sending.
I thought it was you. Troy.
No, the scroll of sending isn't what we had stolen. The scroll of sending was.
No, I know that's
the-
from the back, but
Yeah, it's from the encoded
Oh.
message.
you had.
That's
I
not what
think
they're
you
looking
have
for.
it. I thought I gave it to you. The letter.
I just feel like we wouldn't have went back to the bathhouse with it. Does that make sense? I feel like Vitalium. I don't know. That's probably metagaming now. It's too late, but like
it could slip someone's mind. You never know.
I think Vitalium has it. Alex, do you know who has it?
it's not. in
I would
my-
presume whoever has the key has it. So,
So you would know. You know as the DM though who has it.
well, let me see. I don't keep necessarily up with your
I
think-
inventories, but I'd say it'd probably make the most sense that Vitalium has it.
Okay. Okay. So Vitalium is. I'm gonna add.
So it would be within your personal items, which you did not check.
Yeah. And so, okay, this is Marcus's. Can I get Marcus's letter? Can someone that maybe had that last session send that to me?
I think I ever put it in my inventory. I don't have it in my inventory. Maybe that's my fault.
Just create an item in your inventory, then, Troy. If no one else has it.
Yeah. Can you and then can you paste me the message again so I can? Put it on the
There
item?
was no message in the envelope.
It was just the key.
Yeah, it was just the key.
Okay.
Um.
Okay.
So there's a knock at your door, Desmaya.
Alright, I open the door.
Hello. There has been a theft in the establishment. I have been going door to door to ask if anyone has knowledge about it. Do you perhaps know anything about a stolen envelope?
Is someone playing a joke? Kind of like how I was playing a joke earlier. You know, maybe you should ask him about that.
Regrettably, no. This is not a joke.
Well, an envelope? No.
Why don't you make a deception check for me?
My deception is so bad.
The Alex Maddox
plus
School
one.
of Deflection. No. No.
That is a 19.
Did you roll a 19?
No, I rolled an 18.
Oh,
Let's go.
Oh, wait, that's a 20. My deception's +2, actually.
Where did you roll it on?
Oh,
Barrel.
I'm rolling my New York dice.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow, that's such a cool dice. Who bought that for you?
It was actually free.
No, it's not.
It was because you bought so many
Well,
magic cards.
put your 20 in the chat.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
For-
Well, it's
and then-
unnatural. Unnatural.
Oh, unnatural. Okay. She looks at you and, well, thank you for your time. Please let me know if you find any envelopes lying around.
Why would people steal a piece of paper?
I presume it was what was within the envelope itself.
All right. I mean, if I find the envelope, then I should get a reward. Just saying.
You will be rewarded handsomely if you return the stolen goods.
And it's just an envelope.
There was something within the envelope. The patron
what
or the
was-
customer did not say, for privacy purposes.
Did you not ask what was inside the envelope?
They did not elect to say.
Okay. Okay. Well, sounds good to me.
Well, have a good rest of your night, and thank you very much. And I assure you, this is a siloed problem, and it will not happen again. Your goods are perfectly safe, as we will be upping security.
I'm just gonna nod and I'll be like, nice. Okay.
And she'll leave.
18 plus 2. Is that enough time for us to have gotten the long rest, or
Oh, no.
The
God,
long
no.
rest needs to be like 8 hours.
I didn't know when we started, so
It's been
Okay,
about two-ish hours since you went to bed.
I'm gonna go find Vitalium first before I go back to bed.
Okay.
Is he in his room, or
Yes, he is. Knock, knock, knock.
I'm just gonna go in? No, I'm just gonna go in.
At that point, you would open the door and just hear,
I'm gonna look left and right to make sure that the woman isn't still standing by, like loitering, and then I'm gonna close the door.
Yeah, she's not there. She's gone down the floor.
Okay, I'm gonna like aggressively tap Vitalium and be like, "What do we do? What do we do? Should we leave? Should we continue sleeping here?" And I'm gonna I'm talking in a hush hush voice.
it's, it's fine. She had searched my room and did not find anything. I believe we're totally fine.
Okay, but like, what if when we leave they search our bodies?
I mean,
And you literally have it right here, and I'm gonna point it at the envelope.
okay. Give me 1 second.
She did nonchalantly say that like they were upping security, but given the big bucks of this place, I feel like they're actually upping security. So like I don't.
We can leave. Do you?
Would that look
we
suspicious
can
now,
go.
actually?
No, I have business that I can be doing. We can just be up and at 'em. If anything,
Or we can give this envelope to one of the other two that are going to be out and about all night, and we could sleep here.
yes, we can do that. Although, if we walk around too much, it is going to ruin the stasis of my body. It's going to take longer for me to get my abilities back. Do you have any sort of way you can communicate with Kenneth and Brennan?
No. If I try, I could maybe speak to them, but I have to be able to see them from experience.
My time's gonna just do like the robot stretch. It's fine. don't require the stasis. I can simply go on with my current abilities.
I mean, we can literally just find them and then just come back and sleep.
No,
I just
it's-
feel like it's smarter to get rid of the evidence literally within the area of questioning.
DM. What time is it?
It is about 10 p.m.
All right, let's go.
How did you even come back with the envelope? Literally inside the bathhouse.
Why should it matter? It's a small envelope. I had so many things. No one would find it.
You say that until someone does.
Well, for the envelope, Vitalis will pull out the envelope. We'll just, I mean, Vitalis going to take the little cipher key out of it, and then he's just going to eat the envelope.
Let's go.
Can I roll for? Can I just roll for understanding? I'm just gonna look completely perplexed with
Desmaya,
no words.
why don't you roll an insight check?
Dude, my insight's +7. 15.
All right,
eight.
Vitalium, does that do enough for you to display your true intentions with eating an envelope?
I'm just gonna like.
Vitalis eats the envelope, and then he just. There you go. Now there is no envelope for them to find. We should be fine.
And right there is where we're going to take our 10-minute break.
Let's go.
Oh.
Did you just really eat an envelope?
Yeah, I mean, Warforged, like, they don't really eat like normal food, so fuck, you don't
Alrighty, we're back. Stream. Where we left off was Vitalium had just consumed the envelope in its entirety in front of the staring eyes of Desmaya.
There's now there's no way for them to find an envelope in our possession.
What did you just do?
I consumed the envelope.
It, I have a question. When
Yes.
you consume things, how do
Yes.
you get rid of things? So,
What
like,
do
you
you
just
mean?
consume this paper. Will it
Mhm.
come out as shredded paper?
No. How would that? Huh?
So it just so you just there.
I'm sorry. I'm a little bit confused by your. How would
Like,
that happen?
where does paper go after you eat it?
It it goes nowhere. I ate it. Sorry, is it supposed to go anywhere? I guess it could come back out of my mouth if I were to cough it up.
Do it. Can you do it? Really? I want to see that.
No, it's a little unpleasant. It is somewhat similar to your species vomiting mechanic, but overall unpleasant. And then we would have the envelope back, and I would have to eat it once more. No, I don't think I will.
For scientific purposes.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
Okay. With advantage?
Yeah, you
Okay.
get like a 15.
Oh, I got an 18. My lowest one was a perfect 15 because I did a 13 and a 16. My
Well,
persuasion's +2.
I suppose if you want to learn, uh, so one cool thing about Vitalium is Vitalium can vomit on command, and so Vitalium is gonna hunch over and he's going, and then he's gonna spit out whatever's in his stomach. I don't think he has like stomach acid or whatever. I don't even think he's eaten in days. So is it just the envelope? What comes up, Alex?
So,
And I roll Constitution. So to make sure I don't faint.
what you see is you see the envelope, but there appear to be the beginning of stages of what looks almost akin to disintegration. Like if a fire were to, when you put a paper to fire, that whatever that looks like, there's beginnings of a phenomenon that appears to be like that. But you can roll Constitution to see if it grosses you out or not.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll Constitution. Oh, +2. Come on. Oh, 19. Ugh.
You hold your stomach.
Oh, sorry, it's been a while since I've. Oh, but yes, it's. There it is.
So it seems like there is a fire in your stomach.
Yes, it's the natural process.
Which is
How-
makes sense because that's how you killed the troll. Oh my god. That makes too much sense.
No, I'm
Because you
sorry.
use fire, right? To kill the troll?
A little bit.
Vitalium, why don't you roll a history check for me?
$11.
11.
Yeah.
A man of science as yourself, and almost a form of basic knowledge of one's own body, although not a perfect knowledge, or though not a extremely knowledgeable person on the Warforged digestive system, you would know that your body, essentially your stomach, essentially functions like a furnace, not necessarily with fire, but with heat, chemical heat, that essentially burns what should be Forcana and converts the Forcana ashes and molecules into energy. However, this process can apply to organic things and just results in them being burned to ash over a set period of time.
That is interesting because I want to let you know this, but when organas, is that what you call us? When we consume things, we have to get rid of it somehow.
Why? Does your
And that's
body
what
not
we are
perfectly
no-
utilize all the nutrients that you consume?
You know, my God did not bless me with the evolution of not having to go poo. So
Go poo.
poo, that is the verb for getting rid of contents in our stomach.
I thought that was called vomiting.
There's two ways. That's a good answer. There's two ways. The first one that you're thinking of is vomiting, so that's just throwing up what we just ate. But the other one is after a while of time, as it like sits, we have to go poo. You should ask Kenneth about it. What the next episode.
Can I see it happen? I'm most curious now.
Yes, you should ask Kenneth. Kenneth would love to show you.
But no, can you not go poo for me right now?
No,
just like I vomited. Can you?
No.
It'd be like a cultural exchange.
No.
Is Chris mimicking what a poo is?
Well, anyways, you should ask Kenneth or Brennan. I'd love to see Brennan. You know, maybe he poops like lava or something like that. I'm not sure. Maybe he ate something, questionable.
You're saying that he can poo out lava. I was from my knowledge, that is a very hot liquid rock. It's capable of melting most things to cinders.
Sometimes if you eat really spicy things, it will happen.
If you eat spicy things.
Yeah. Anyways, you should eat this envelope again, and I'm gonna go to sleep. And you should also hide this key really well.
Yes.
Maybe like if you can melt your metals and stuff like that and like remold it after
Well,
you melted it.
actually, the key is quite complicated. Any modifications to its shape, and it may no longer solve the cipher.
Can I see it?
Yeah, sure. And I hand up the key and I give it to her.
I
didn't give it to her, but I show it to her.
Wait, no, you said hand her the key.
No, But I was about to. Is like, no, I know just Maya.
Yeah, it probably looks like nothing that I could recognize. I'm just gonna be like, Anyways, you should hide the key because I have a feeling that tomorrow when we wake up, they're gonna like search us very thoroughly.
This is. I
Like
see.
very thoroughly. They might even make you vomit.
That's in poor taste.
Yeah.
Vomiting is not very pleasant for me to undergo.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that's how desperate they might be in terms of finding this.
Well, actually, we have a lot of things that people shouldn't be able to see. Can I not simply refuse the search? They have no right.
No, I don't think that would be allowed. I also don't think that would be smart because then that means you are probably the thief, which we are. So.
Well, then I don't want to stay here. What if they find the
then
green
we
gem
should
on
leave.
us? Yes, let us leave immediately.
Okay, let's figure out a reason to leave so we don't look suspicious.
Easy. I have a place to be. I need to.
Suddenly at 10 p.m.?
Yes. I am very annoyed that I've been woken up, and I need. What is the place that would be open at this time of day?
You need a drink.
I need a drink.
I'll go with you. I'll make it more convincing. But
And I pack up my stuff, DM, and I go downstairs to the front desk.
I'll walk with him, but I'll bring my extra change of clothes and Brennan.
Also, I'm going to put the key. Okay. So I have the fucking rotting troll head, right?
Yes.
That I'm just lugging around with me everywhere. I'm going to turn it upside down, and I'm going to hide the key within the brain of the troll.
Oh God. That's.
Do I see him doing this, or would I have left and gathered my
5 minutes have been insane. I'm just sitting here under a blanket listening to the words be spoken by both of you and cannot believe that they are earnest English words.
Yes. Everything.
This is what happens when you leave Desmay and Vitalium alone.
I did not think Steve and I were like the level-headed, like, let's get some stuff done type of people in this party, but turns out we got two insane crackheads.
You have to remember, Vitalium snorted a bunch of cocaine earlier. We both punctured a hole in a haunted doll and had to burn spell slots to get it back.
Dude, I'm
Yeah,
ready
you
for
should not be trusted.
the Vitalium Desmaya one shot.
Does
Alright.
Italian destroy space and time?
So I feel like what would have happened is like you're gonna see Vitalium look at the key and he goes over to the troll head like, I have just the idea for this. As you shut the door and like you just know what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna gather my things.
The material is difficult to move around.
Yeah, no, I would not have heard any of this. Close the door.
Okay. 5 minutes later, I feel like we're headed downstairs to the front desk together.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Front desk. Ding, 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 ding.
The woman that is normally there is not there.
Oh, let's just go.
I need to know where I can find a drink in this intel drink.
Wait, so correct me if
No.
I'm wrong. You guys aren't resting?
No.
No.
Okay.
That's short rest, I guess, right?
We'll probably like find a place to camp outside in the wilderness or something.
Okay.
Vitalium's still looking around the front desk.
Yeah,
Wait,
no
we
one's
can-
coming right now.
We can just go.
But where are we going to go find a drink?
We don't actually have to find a drink.
Oh.
Okay, let's go. Let's find that.
And we walk out.
Yeah. And I think
And
I
I
remember-
grabbed all of my stuff from the room, so like I have it all with me. Oh! And as for head, I'm like, just a minute. Do we want to go get Kenneth and Brendan's stuff too? Do you know what rooms they were staying in?
I took their stuff already.
Good.
I thought we
That's
packed
just
up our
you
stuff
to
already.
Think ahead.
No. Kenneth did, but I don't think you had an extra pair of clothes that
I
got
think I
dirtied
packed up
by me.
everything but the clothes.
Yeah, so I got the clothes for you.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right.
Alrighty.
I'm one step ahead of you.
And we're walking out.
Yeah, I
You
think
guys-
we're gonna walk towards the alchemy place because that is the last place they said they were.
As you guys head out, we'll flash over to Brennan and Kenneth. You find yourself outside the mayor's office. It's around 11 now. You've been waiting for about 20-30 minutes for the crowds to clear. As the nightlife begins to die down slightly, although there's still some people out and about. What would you like to do?
I have an idea if Kenneth doesn't have anything.
I'd say you guys are you next to each other after waiting all this time? I'd say you guys.
I was. Oh, it depends on how busy the street is. If there's nobody in the street, probably.
No,
I
there's
would.
there's still some people in the street.
Do you think it's easy enough to go to like the side of a street and cast a spell?
Why don't you roll a perception check for me? Six. From nearby, there don't appear to be any sort of alleyways that you can kind of dip in.
Shit. I'm just gonna do it. Fuck it. Unless Kenneth has an idea. I'll just do
I
it.
know where you are. I'm looking for Ray William Johnson.
Yeah, you know what my disguise is. You should see me, right?
Well,
you
you
changed
changed.
Oh
it.
wait, no, I changed it to halfling. You're right.
Yeah, with an afro.
Shit. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. I will stealthily, as stealthily as possible, cast Misty Step and hop to go up to the balcony and try and peek through that window.
All right. Why don't you roll a stealth check for me?
Oh, it's not natural one.
Oh, closer, buddy. Are you trying to hide your spell casting as well?
Yeah. Mhm.
All right. Why don't you roll a sleight of hand check for me too?
Sure. That's a natural one.
These are some low rolls, Brennan.
I mean-
Holy fuck.
I don't think I've rolled higher than 10 tonight. That being said, if you see me casting this, it's going to be obvious one way or the other. I feel like the stealth check covers the sleight of hand check anyway.
Kenneth, as you're
I'm just
kind of-
casting the spell.
as you're stealthily kind of watching and casing the mayor's office, you notice a smaller, plumpish, afro-looking halfling kind of walk up, and you notice he's being a little shifty. And all of a sudden, you see kind of his hands move in an incantation-like motion, and a sudden flash, a blip of light, and all of a sudden he's on the balcony.
Oh, that's not how Misty Step looks like. It's like a big mist that applies to the area. A mist engulfs you.
Whatever flavor you want. If that's what your flavor you'd want,
Yeah.
then it's sort of a poof, and
It's not much of a poof, but like a delayed mist. And then
Well, actually, Misty Step only requires a verbal component, so you actually don't need to move your hands at all.
Oh.
You just say a word.
Oh. So you hear me muttering.
yeah. So instead of hearing the seeing the hand swing, you kind of hear a kind of a loud. He's trying to whisper, but obviously it's not a very. He doesn't know how loud he's actually speaking, and you see kind of a fade of mist appear, and all of a sudden the halfling is on the balcony of the building that you're casing.
Is that applied to the stealth check then, or the sleight of hand check? Me being on the balcony, because I guess that would be the stealth check.
Kenneth, you also see some bystanders have also noticed this this occurrence. As you look around, and you're like, damn, what the fuck's that halfling doing? You see some people kind of turn their heads and kind of pointing up at the halfling and kind of shaking their heads.
Oh, it's that busy?
There's a few patrons in the street, but it's not like
I'm
as
gonna
busy
walk-
it was before.
I'm going to walk up to the people looking around at this weird halfling man. Can I make a perception check to see if I see Brennan first?
Sure.
Or a perception check to see if, like, because he's cast Misty Step in front of me before.
I've definitely done that before.
I'd say you can roll an insight check with advantage to be able to deduce that that's Brennan.
First roll was a 14. Second roll was a 18.
With some quick, caught off with a little bit of surprise seeing this intriguing character. As soon as you see him appear on the balcony, you're like, shoot, Brennan's not being stealthy about this at all.
Okay. Pivot. Oh, is my camera going crazy for you
It
guys?
looks like
A
you're
little bit.
Yeah.
like a painting.
Mhm.
Woo. Shabadi.
Just
Looks
Chris
like-
things.
Nugget. Stop.
Are you in slow motion too, or are you purposely doing that?
Can you hear?
Oh, he's not purposely doing that.
We just heard. Can you hear?
Can you
That's what we heard from you, Chris.
turn your video off and turn it back on? Oh.
Did you guys see they just released the trailer for Kenobi?
Yeah.
I need to watch it. I'm watching a little bit of it right now.
Or
I've-
its pants so hard on my laptop.
Oh, Chris is hard.
Can y'all hear me?
All I heard
Yeah.
was super hard.
All right. How many people was it? Was 2 or 3 people like standing together? Do you?
Yeah. You notice that only 2 people have noticed it.
I'm going to pull my hood back down and keep like my headband on, and I'm going to kind of limp my way over to where these people are and be like, "Excuse me, sir. Can I have a spare coin?" And
You see,
solicit these people for free money to distract them from looking at an afroed man of mist appear on a balcony is my expressed intent purpose of doing this.
you see now that you're closer, it's a man and a woman. Apparently a couple. They're holding sort of their arms are interlocked as they appear to be on their way home. As they kind of their gaze goes from the balcony to you in kind of a bewildered surprise. Why don't you roll a performance check for me?
The theater.
Master
go.
Geek, don't be a sock.
Dobby, a sock.
Ooh. Oh, there we go. No, it's open. All right. Performance +2 could be.
Did Chris
Uh-huh.
just die?
I think he died.
Chris? I'm beginning to think it's not Chris's laptop, it's his internet with Discord. Oh, there you're
Hello?
back.
Chris? Chris?
I'm here.
You just disconnected real quick. You're about to roll?
I'm about to roll,
Yeah.
Performance check.
and I got disconnected from.
Yeah. You're like a +2. This, and then you just cut out.
I was gonna say it could be worse. It could be me making an athletics check, which is somehow a 0. All right.
A 10.
Performance.
As they kind of look at you and they go, terribly sorry. I don't have any spare coin on me. So he kind of glances back up at the balcony again, but then,
Am I here now?
yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, here we go. Wow, dude, I'm gonna restart the computer after this. My laptop is a
On
shitty potato.
on its last legs.
It's like a 6-year-old MacBook that I guess just cannot be
Dude,
asked to do this anymore.
MacBooks age not like fine wine.
They age
There's like
like milk.
There's like when I used to have MacBooks as my laptop of choice, it was like good, and then right around year 5, it's like a steep cliff. But
Not wrong.
regardless.
Not wrong.
It's really bad, like how much worse it's gotten since I built my computer. Like I knew I was kind of on a shot clock with it, and it's already doing it again with the video, so I'm just gonna nix it for the night. Yeah, it's just struggling.
Yeah. Well, then he looks at you and says, I don't really have a spare coin on me, but I'm terribly sorry. Come on, honey, let's go.
To be
As they kind
But
of
my
look
sister-
at you. No,
okay. They're not
please.
looking at.
No,
they're not looking at the
looking at
Afro-
it anymore.
Okay,
They- as they're walking away, they're kind of sneaking glances at the balcony, but they don't appear to be doing anything out of the ordinary.
Okay. Joyce. Okay. Never mind. Just know I'm on lookout for anyone who's like alerted to Brennan's presence.
Yeah. So far, the street is a lot more empty than it was earlier, so no one appears to have noticed Brennan yet. Brennan, what are you doing now that you're on the balcony?
I'm looking through that window, sneakily.
Sneakily. Through the window, you see sort of a study-esque room. No one is currently in. There's a single lamp on. A half-written letter you see through the window. Actually, you know what? Why don't you make a perception check for me?
Sure. I just had to cast that
You
spell.
know, I don't want to give everything for free.
Perception check.
Yeah. My video glitching again?
All right, there we go. What do I see? Finally get a decent roll.
Damn it.
What do I see with a 19?
You
Everything.
see, for looking further into the study and past the room, you see the door is ajar. Bookcases line the room. From what you can tell, the room is used frequently, but as of right now, no one appears to be in the room anywhere that you can see.
Okay, how high up off the ground is...
Say it's
balcony?
about 10, 12 feet.
12 feet? Oh, I will... After just noticing this, I'm just going to drop down. I'm not going to cast the spell. I'll lower myself off the balcony and drop down 10 feet.
You will?
I will.
Okay.
I mean, not not just like, yo, I'm doing a jump, guys, but like
Why don't you roll an athletics check or acrobatics check for me?
acrobatics specifically.
Yeah, since you're dropping down.
Sure. 19.
You managed to kind of grab the edge of the balcony and put your feet down first and kind of hang there like hanging off a tree branch, and you let yourself drop to the sidewalk, and you land relatively gracefully and not taking any sort of awkward fall. You are now on the ground level again.
Knowing what I just did and knowing I spoke rather loudly, I'll go try and find another alleyway or something.
Okay.
Or is there like a way to get behind the house maybe?
Why don't you roll a perception check?
Like a
Now that
back
you're closer
entrance?
in front of the office.
Jesus.
You do
It evens
notice
out.
there is a sort of a small side path that seems to wind around the office.
Sure, I'll head down to that side path and take a look around.
Kenneth,
If I can...
are you doing anything as well? If you see,
I'm following him.
you're gonna follow him.
Back to the- Yeah, I'm gonna follow him.
Okay.
Would I feel comfortable inside that side path? Sort of out of the way, I'm going to recast this guy's self and change into a tall ginger human.
Matching Kenneth's description, but older.
Yeah, I'd say pretty old, like probably like
Yeah, I'm not like full ginger, man.
no, I mean like I'm trying to say like full ginger, Alex, like full
Ugh.
ginger,
Okay.
Like-
okay.
freckles,
Like-
for
like
late
Bad Luck
40s.
Brian type beat.
Who, Chris?
Like Bad Luck Brian.
Who's
That real
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Okay. You successfully change, and both you and Kenneth are kind of in this side alleyway next to the mayor's office. You see every so often someone kind of walk by the entrance on the street, but it's getting more scarce. Vitalium and Desmaya, you find yourselves walking to the shop district, but you notice that most of the shops are now closed.
No.
Are you okay?
Nothing's open. No, nothing's open.
So,
Well,
I mean, I guess that's bad because then we can't find our friends, but it's gonna be okay.
yes. Where could they possibly be? I thought they were at. What if because we left, now they'll go back to the inn, but we're not going to be there, and so now like we'll accidentally change places.
You know, that would be funny.
No,
But
no, 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 no.
there's no use distressing. So let's go follow. Can I like look out to see where people are coming, or if they're leaving, where are they coming from? Or if they're going to a place where they're going to.
You do notice that from a certain direction, there are people kind of flooding back into more of the lower income looking housing by where some of the shops that you guys have been are located.
I think I know how to find them, but it's a bit of a stretch. I think back because Vitalim is really good at identifying and remembering animals. And I would have known that Kenneth's bees are a unique type of bee, correct?
I'm just gonna
yes.
walk towards where the low income housing people were coming from.
And
So I'm just
so
gonna
if
walk
I
towards.
know that his bees are unique and I can find animals, Vitalium puts his hand to the sky and casts locate animal on one of Kenneth's bees.
Kenneth, do you have any of your bees out of your
Whoa.
body?
No, I don't. I almost did, actually, for a second there.
Vitalium, you don't get a ping in your brain that you're familiar with using this ability.
Yeah, okay. That could mean a lot of things. Maybe it doesn't work, or maybe he's outside the range, or is Dismaya anywhere around me?
You see her walking off in the distance towards where people are walking.
Yeah, I'm just walking towards where the people were. I'm just gonna look out for I'm gonna look out for Kenneth because he is a little bit more like easily spotted.
All right. I am gonna be. I follow Dismaya and I walk with her.
After 5-10 minutes of walking, you guys find yourself on the district where you do see the familiar sights that Brennan and Kenneth have seen, with some people heading out of some taverns and some late night shops, and are walking towards you towards their homes. And you are now on the street where you presume the drinks can be found.
Can you give me like 2 seconds to read my abilities?
1.
And
Two.
so what I was saying, Dismaya, is that it appears that
I'm-
in my locate animal spell, I cannot locate
I'm going
bees
to
or
put a finger to where I think you are talking, and I'm gonna be like, shh. I'm going to harness my divine power. I'm gonna close my eyes, and I'm gonna like touch my amulet, and I'm gonna mutter a few words under my breath, and then you're gonna see like a soft glow, and I'm gonna give myself a spell slot back.
Ooh, that's cool.
Okay. What level?
Let me see. Well, why can't I read it? No higher than half your proficiency bonus, rounded up. What is my proficiency?
your proficiency bonus should be
1. It is plus 2.
2. It's
Right?
plus 2. Yeah, plus 2.
Your first level spell.
Fuck.
And so what I believe is happening is that because maybe he hasn't summoned his bees, I cannot detect the bees around him. Because they appear to be the same sort of bees that we've already encountered. But perhaps these are actually not organic bees. Perhaps these are just simply magical bees, as they have all seemed to bless him with some sort of power.
Can
And
I
the-
cast, or shall cast Detect Magic maybe just to see if I can, get any magical senses from Brennan or the magical bee pings from Kenneth.
For the entire 10 minutes that you're ritual casting, Vital is going to be talking to you about his bee spell and why it may or may not have worked.
As you ritual cast it, you send out an aura of energy. Brennan and Kenneth, do you guys have anything magical in nature that would
I
need to be detected?
Do I
He
have?
really has disguise self on.
Well, yeah, I have disguise self and prestidigitation towel that we bought. No,
Oh yeah.
although I have the spell prestidigitation.
What's the range of
It's what 30 feet.
30
It's
feet?
30 feet.
All right, so are you actively looking for them?
Yeah, so once
Okay.
I finish ritual casting it, I would have left Vitalium as he keeps talking to me. Just like walk slowly but cautiously.
Okay, so
But
I'd
not
say
cautiously.
roll a d20 for me.
It's a 5.
A 5. It takes you 5 minutes to find. You're walking along down the street, and 5 minutes later, you get a ping at the edge of your radius, 30 feet, towards the mayor's office, where you see an alleyway.
I think
Nothing suspicious there.
I'm onto something. Let's go. Let's go. And I'm gonna my slow walk is gonna turn into a slow sprint.
Vital is also
Like a
keeping
jog.
pace. So what did you think? Do you think I made the right conclusions there? Do you think that
I
was
have
my
not
advance?
been listening to you,
Oh,
but let's go find them.
if you want, I
and-
can start over.
No. I think it's better if I just don't listen to you sometimes. And then I'm gonna But I'm saying that in the nicest way that I can.
So sweet.
That's so nice and understanding of you.
Yes, you're welcome. And then I'm gonna walk towards the pigs of the alleyway in the mayor's office.
All right.
Or near the mayor's office and be like, why are they
As you
Bad.
crest the entrance of the alleyway, you notice looking down a hooded figure and a tall man with bright red hair.
That's gotta be Kenneth. And I'm gonna go up to the tall man and the red hooded figure and be like, Kenneth?
I quickly turn around. Oh, hey, wow.
Ah,
How'd you? Good to see you.
if I tell him, look what
Oh.
I did.
You did do. I'm quite impressed.
Yeah, this is what happens when you don't stress.
You know, maybe you were correct.
Mhm.
Although, and there's over 100 ways that this could have gone wrong and terribly.
And I'm
And-
going to stop him there and I'm gonna point at Brennan and be like, what? Why is he trying to look like you?
That doesn't look anything like me. That looks like a
It would.
dweeb.
Kind of looks a
I-
little bit like you.
Oh, I'm
Vital-
gonna move past this.
What are you guys doing? And why does he even look like that in the first place?
Oh, we followed one of the haunting brews to the mayor's building, which is right there.
I see. Did you find anything out?
Not yet.
Well, we know he's in the mayor's building.
Okay.
I see.
So they figured out that something was taken from their room. So the bathhouse is kind of on fire. Not literally, but like figuratively. So we thought that it was not a good idea to continue sleeping.
Probably. Well, we did. I did find. I guess this is for Kenneth's that the apothecary does have one of the potions that the honey Bruce made. But it's.
Did you buy it?
I didn't. It's 200 gold, I think.
That's
So
the money to buy.
200
200.
gold.
right, Alex. That's what it is, right?
Yes.
Pretty sure it's 200 gold. Yep, 200 gold, and they only have one potion. They didn't say when they're getting more either, but it was from Marriott who gave it to them.
Did
So
they
they're definitely
say
still in town.
what it does to
No,
you?
not in specifically. Just gives you a big boost power, basically, right?
It's about drive.
Oh, the
Power?
misery!
Yeah,
Of
Remember?
like strength of brawn.
probably something like that.
Intriguing.
Yeah.
Well,
So
Vitalium
I
and I
could
should
sell my 2 potions for 400 gold, and then use
stop.
the gold.
No,
Get more
stop.
things to experiment.
No.
Or
Mm-mm.
maybe I can get a live subject this time.
So I'm still incredibly tired, and if we were to ever get into a situation, I would not be of use at all. So should Vitalium and I go find a camping site right out of town?
I have a fair amount of gold. Why don't we just find another inn? I'd prefer not to sleep out in the forest.
I guess we could go
Easier
to the
to do my experiments within a contained area.
But
Yeah.
he's in this building. We can get him now. We know where he is.
Yeah, we can't just barge into the mayor's office.
So we're just gonna
Sure.
go to sleep and lose him?
Yeah. I mean, if you guys have an idea to get him,
I don't have an
nice.
idea. That's the problem. Is I don't have an idea, and we need to find out where the supply is.
Well, it is somewhat late.
What if we just asked?
Yeah. What if you, a concerned citizen, knocked on the door and tried to ask the mayor a question? And
What
It's
is
like
that?
11 p.m. by the way.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a fire.
in the bathhouse.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
No.
I'm just spitballing here. I don't want to lead to go cold.
As much as I love chaos, I feel like that is just unnecessary chaos. You know, like sometimes I like a little bit organized chaos. I mean, I guess Vitalium and I not totally useless, so we could just stake out and at least try to find where they're producing their things.
So I'm sorry. Are we trying to get Marius? Like, uh, Kenneth, I know what he did to your village. Are we trying to kill him?
I don't want to kill him. I can't. I couldn't do. I don't.
Do you need me
I'll
to?
kill him.
Whoa! No! I want him to pay, but not with his life. Like I'm
guess.
still alive.
I see.
He's ruined people's lives. His family's ruined people's lives, but I don't think that means he deserves to die. But I don't know. I want to fuck their shit up really bad, like, really bad, and I don't want to kill him. So can we start there?
Of course. I think given the current situation and where we find him, we may want to wait till the morning when he's out and about, and then maybe kidnap him during the day and take him away from the city.
Yo.
Maybe we could find an inn that overlooks the entrance to the mayor's house, and we can see him leave in the morning.
Yeah, maybe we can
rob
do-
the convenient inn.
Yeah.
Is there any
Uh,
lodging? Is there any lodging near these taverns, Mr.
I
DM?
swear there should be an inn right next to all these bars. It would seem like a great location. In fact, most of the taverns are bars, I assume.
Yeah.
Why don't one of you make a perception check for me?
That's absolutely Vitalium. Unless
Okay.
if you want 2 of us to roll.
Yeah, 2 of you roll.
Let's
If I tell
go.
him, can do it.
By the time you can do with
I'm good.
advantage.
Oh.
Yes, I get to roll with advantage. Let's go.
Are you gonna guidance this?
No. 18.
That wasn't even a good roll.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
What's is your perception plus 7?
Actually, this dice is cocked.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no, it's still 18.
Eight, 18.
Yep.
I was just rolling the dice for fun. I felt left out.
As you kind of peer out of the alleyway for a moment to check the inns, there doesn't appear to be an inn that has direct line of sight with the mayor's office. But
Oh,
further down the road, you do remember passing what looked like an inn bar area. You didn't catch the name on the sign, but it had that vibe. Further down the street towards the bend of the road.
Does it seem like we're mostly in a residential place here then?
No, this is relatively business only.
Hmm. And it's like kind of stores and stuff. There's not like any like inns or taverns.
Not necessarily stores, like your bakeries, your butcher, your inn, bar, those type of establishments.
Maybe we could just sleep here in the alleyway. That would be convenient. We'd be right here.
I don't know.
I feel like that is a bad idea.
What is that?
Just because not only will Marcus be incredibly suspicious when he walks out and sees a group of people waiting outside the mayor's office, but I also do not want to do that.
Well, maybe we just get a good night's sleep, wake up early, and try to get out here before first light.
We could do that.
Yeah, that's a good idea. But we could get up at like 5 a.m. or something like that.
All right. Well, let's go make that our plan. If we can go to sleep soon, it'd be for the best.
Are like there roads in this town, are they paved or is it like dirt?
It is paved, like not paved like super fancy, but there's
Stone.
been work done on the roads to make it traversable from wagon,
Like
make it look
wagons and
relatively
stuff?
presentable. It's not like Teldrin's not a super wealthy town nor a city, but it is, the wealthiest in the area. And so there's some amenities that are, that are higher quality than your Rosewoods.
So when you came here, you only saw the hunting brews go in?
Just Marcus. I don't know. We don't know where Marriott is.
Marriott.
Marriott.
The hotel.
The hotel. Yeah.
Hmm.
Marriott.
Also, do you think he would stay the night there? Or do you think he's just going here for business and we'll leave in the early AM?
I have no idea, honestly.
If you all want, I can post up here and look out for him and try to kidnap him on my own if he leaves early.
I don't think you should
I
kidnap
don't think
him.
you should kidnap him one-on-one. I think when I was in their room, they used some magic on me. It might be a little hard to kidnap them.
I feel like what you should do is maybe try to notify us, but unfortunately, I don't know if you have anything to be able to tell us.
Unfortunately, I do have one thing that could work, but it's slow and I would have to go to bed to reconfigure my internal matrix to fully utilize its potential. I think we should wait till our next opportunity to catch him. It seems that we are at a disadvantage in this current machine state.
fine.
I think we have to wait.
Sorry,
right.
Kenneth.
It's okay.
I'm just pretty weak right now, so I
No, I totally understand.
can't help.
Feel bad.
If anything, I'd be a hindrance.
Let us go to the inn then.
Sure. Let's go to the inn.
All right. DM, what's the name of the inn that we find?
So you guys are leaving the alleyway.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Can I dude, I just don't know.
Oh wait, that defeated the play. Oh, sorry, Jess. I didn't make a show.
Can I like maybe arrange some rocks in a way where like if someone were to leave, they would have to like kick it aside and then proceed walking?
Well, what is your marching order?
Oh, there was one thing I wanted to do before you leave, if I can.
The alleyway?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to just look around the house to see if it's possible that the mayor's house is storing the. Like, are there any more windows around back or like a storage shed or anything like that?
Do you want to start looking
Like-
around the back of the house?
I did, yeah.
Okay. So why don't you make? Is anyone else joining him?
Guys, before
Yeah,
we go, let's
I
do
guess
once
so.
over just to make sure it's not like here.
Yeah, I'll
Sure.
go look.
Let me help out with that. And
Sure.
by time we'll also go look.
I guess Time's helping me. I'll look around.
All right. Why don't
Yeah,
you
it-
guys make a perception check with a stealth check?
Do stealth first. 12 for stealth. And 5 for perception. Or do you want me to roll with advantage? Or 5 times, they're separate. Oh,
If I tell him.
Nice.
As you
Brennan,
guys
I-
begin walking back towards the end of the alley, there's a small sort of space, sort of aligned with the city walls. You know, the sort of 10-foot walls. You come to what appears to be sort of not necessarily a backyard, but a back alley that runs kind of along the city or the town. As you kind of walk around, you notice in the back of the house a window with the light on. As you begin to sort of walk towards the back of the house, you look in. For a brief moment, you see Marriott, Marcus, a man you don't recognize sitting down.
All naked.
Just going at it.
Let's go.
And you, Brennan, you recognize the guard-looking man that Marriott was with when they left the room, sort of at the back of the room.
Yeah.
And as you guys are looking through the window, suddenly, Marriott looks out the window and walks up to the window. And that's where we ended the night session.
Wait, so.
Bruh,
Wait,
y'all got us killed.
Wait, we just see him look at the window and we
So
just
it's
let
kind
him
of like
walk up?
picture you're
Like-
you're viewing through like you're kind of at the back of this house. The window's like 10, 15 feet from you. And you within the window, you see that they're sort of in a room. You see Marriott and Marcus are talking down to someone you can't see because it's the back of the head of a man that you've not seen before at a table. And Marriott, you see him look up from his conversation that you presume he's having and look out the window.
So like
And-
we were walking down this alleyway, so it's like a window looking into the alleyway, and as we were kind of like,
Yeah, I thought we were getting
Like
like
this-
right up in on the window.
Yeah, no, there's enough space in between the window and the wall where it's not like your heads are below the window. It's like the back, at least the back window is.
also Vitalium he's just kind of looking. With his stealth, he was not hiding well at all. As
Yeah, stealth checks don't
Yeah.
necessarily have to be you being, noisy, but you being noticed.
Brennan's still disguised self too, so it's not
Oh, yeah, I'm still disguised.
terrible.
also Vitalium would have his hood up, so he might not be instantly noticeable as the metal man.
Honeybird's gonna mistake Food Club brand Kenneth for actual Kenneth.
Nope. There's no lag.
Okay.
Brendan's
Dude,
like,
I'm a human
I make
here."
my character look exactly like Kenneth, but without the ears.
But without all the
I didn't
cool things
think-
that I
didn't
do,
think Kenneth was that ginger.
I'm
Kenneth,
not. I'm not even that ginger.
Like
No
this is
one's
trying to be
trying-
like I was trying to be like super ginger, or like burn
Yeah.
when you walk outside, pale skin, freckles.
Yeah. Desmeo is just being annoying.
Oh,
Don't-
mega ginger, you mean?
Yeah, like
Well, mission
Almost-
accomplished, Desmea. Jeez.
almost
Hey,
the
dude.
of notoriety.
Dang, boys. And
You know what, just
yes.
all things considered, I think we did pretty good this session.
Dude,
You're
we
wel-
can't.
Yes.
I just want to
You
find.
guys were killing me in a good way.
Are you sure? In a good
My
way?
marbles. I was losing my marbles this.
Dude,
I
I just
will
want
s-
to find.
I will
something
say, from that session, Desmea and Vitalium, you both had pretty good role play. I want you guys to contest each other to see who gets to roll in the casino.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to go right now?
So this,
go?
I will make this a fun game. You guys will play a best of 3 in a dice rolling competition.
Okay.
Rollies!
You
All
can
right.
choose.
But I want the competition to purely be on Foundry. So Chris and Steven are with us every step of the way.
What are we doing?
I
was gonna
just,
say,
I
ain't no funny
literally
business on a
just,
digital dice roll.
Yeah.
my computer.
All right. Tell you what, I'll go first.
All right,
Just so you
Vitalium.
know what you have to be.
Yeah,
Are we
hold
off
on.
stream, Alex?
No, stream is still going.
Okay. I almost
7.
exposed my bare feet.
First
Give
roll
me 2 seconds.
is 7. Desmea, you need to beat a 7.
That's easy to beat.
hold on.
All right, 65.
That
easy to beat.
you don't
No.
know that.
A natural
Yeah,
20
65
instantly.
close.
A natural
Hold on,
20
beat.
instantly wins,
Yeah,
and a
it's
natural
65.
1 instantly fails.
No, but like you still get to see if the other person gets.
Oh
a
yeah,
natural
yeah, yeah.
20.
If the other person gets a 22, then we keep
Come
going.
on. Let's see that 6. At the precipice of my dice.
It's impossible.
Does that mean just
It's me,
automatically loses?
Vitalium.
Are
That's a double edge, right?
Are you doing like,
All right,
you do like death
Vitalium.
saves? Just do like death saves where a natural one's
All right,
automatically
I'll
heal
go
after?
second. I'll go second.
All right, so you guys are tied.
Wow. So Jessica would have literally just lost if you didn't roll anything but a 1, because she instantly failed. But your next roll was a 1. So you guys, Jessica, you still have a chance of winning.
It's tied.
What are the odds of that?
Troy.
All right, see
Okay,
it.
okay. Now you roll first. I want to roll second.
Troy wants to be anime protagonist.
Yeah. All my friends are.
All right. So you guys
Ah!
are tied at 1-1.
All my friends are looking back on me, and I need to win.
Boo. Boo.
Damn.
Oh,
That's-
brother, this guy stinks.
It's first to 3, right? First to 3.
He said 2 out of 3.
Best out of 3. I think Jess wins this one.
Yeah.
Over Anakin. I have the high ground.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
What you
Vitalium.
trying to do? Changing the rules up as we go.
So I rolled a 7, a 1, and a 6.
Hey, that's like Brennan tonight. That's like
All
Brennan
right,
tonight.
I know I have some good rolls tonight.
I was gonna say I sneaky had a good game on the dice, but that's gonna be completely forgotten by Steven's absolute shit.
That was pretty bad. That is
Yeah, it's pretty shitty.
We'll get
Anyway,
all right.
Yeah, we'll
all
get 'em
right,
next time.
Desmea, you get to roll on the role play casino.
School.
All right. How do I roll again? Oh, I
I accidentally put out a foundry.
oh, 56, 59.
You
59.
gain 40 gold.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
How?
That's so much
We're
gold.
gonna have to explain how she came into this money in the next session.
Yes, you will, Alex. You will. Have
We
to-
will say before we end, Desmea, as Brennan and Vitalium went to go scourge the back of the cottage, you notice a small sack in the
Fuck
alleyway.
this. Fuck
Upon
that.
further inspection, it's a bit heavy.
I feel like, what?
It
And
is
I'm gonna
filled
open it.
with 40 gold.
Vitalum turns around.
I will say,
I misplaced 40 gold. Has anyone seen it?
I will say,
It's small sack.
Kenneth sees this. Kenneth does see you pick up the pouch and see you open it because
He doesn't see how much though.
yeah, he doesn't
alright?
see how much. He just sees it.
Note,
Hey, Kenneth,
I have
I lit-
56 gold on my person right now.
So
Kenneth, I
Kenneth,
And that's
found-
because I'm holding it for...
next session you can inquire into what Desmay is looking at.
You best believe the fuck I will. You best believe it.
Meanwhile, it's Vitalium looking through the window, eye to eye with fucking. Was it Marcus or Marriott?
Marriott.
Yeah, just fucking eye to eye with Marriott.
Was it Marriott or Doubletree?
Hampton. It's actually Hampton.
Good to be back, people. Good to be back.
Good to
I'm
be
glad
back.
that-
Vitalium was so happy to be here.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm
every
glad
time
y'all
it's a blessing.
enjoyed the poo monologue.
I was laughing at it. I can't say I fully enjoyed it.
And I accused Brennan of basically having diarrhea.
Oh, I know.
All
Just,
right.
oh, I know. I
think
heard it
I'm
all.
like-
Gosh,
that was
Bren,
fun.
Alrighty for the
magma
stream.
shit.
I'm gonna
Thank
go.
you for all those who tuned in or will tune in.
Yes.
Thank you very much,
Thank
and
you,
we'll
stream.
see you for session 28.
We love you, stream.
See
We need
ya.
you.